Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mundane Matt, and you know what I don't understand about Nintendo? When something is doing well, they always find out a way to fuck it up. They always figure it out. There's never a time when it comes to hardware that Nintendo doesn't drop the ball along the way. And you know, back in November, we had the NES Classic, right? Came out November 10th, 2016. It was $60. You got a little HDMI powered NES with 2 USB controllers in there, and it had 30 games on it. And people lost their collective shit for it. They fucking loved that goddamn thing. And it was sold out almost everywhere instantaneously. The third market was running wild with it. Nintendo was like, we hear you, we hear you, we hear you. We shall replenish the stock. The Nintendo NES Classic Edition will be there for you all to purchase for $59.99 MSRP, tax not included. And people were totally on board with this. A lot of people went out and bought it. A lot of people have still been buying it. But Nintendo, as Nintendo is wont to do, finds a way to completely fuck it up, which is why today they announced that they are canceling and discontinuing the NES Classic Edition. It says here that Nintendo representative provided the following statement to IGN. Throughout April, NOA territories will receive the last shipments of the Nintendo Entertainment System NES Classic Edition systems for this year. We encourage anyone interested in obtaining the system to check with retail outlets regarding availability. We understand that it has been difficult for many consumers to find the system, and for that we apologize. We've paid close attention to consumer feedback, and we greatly appreciate the incredible level of consumer interest and support for this product. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, what does that tell you right there? People liked it. Nintendo was making money. Nintendo likes to make money, so they say, but then they go and they take this, they discontinue it. But there is something in here there's a lot of people mad about this, and I know I'm kind of being a bit hyperbolic and over the top, and that's on purpose. But there is a line in here that says, we've discontinued it for this year. Okay, for this year, which opens the door for it to come back at different times. Opens the door for them to re-release it probably right around the time they do the SNES Classic System. Because you know, based on the success of this, that shit is motherfucking coming. You know that, right? But here's the other thing with that too. They listened to customer feedback and they knew people really wanted to buy it, but that didn't stop them from having almost no support for a while, and to let things like this happen, where the NES Nintendo Classic hits eBay with a $1,000 price tag. And it wasn't just eBay that hit with price tags that were maybe not as high, but similar. You had Walmart.com through third-party sellers, Amazon.com through third-party sellers. I think any other place that had third-party sellers were selling this thing for an insanely inflated amount. The price gouging was high. And granted, yes, we live in a capitalist market and supply and demand very much exists, but Nintendo knew that this was an issue, and they know that it's going to be an issue again, which it just makes no sense to me. If the demand is there, why not continue to supply it? There's money. It's like, I understand the concept of a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, but it doesn't really apply to this particular scenario. I really don't know why I brought it the fuck up to begin with. But it goes on. The representative says, the NES Classic Edition wasn't intended to be an ongoing long-term product. However, due to high demand, we did add extra shipments to our original plans. So I guess it was meant to be a seasonal thing. People really wanted it, so they decided to extend it out a little bit longer. But at the same time, why not just continue it going if the demand is still there? But like I said, I have a feeling it has to do with them they're going to pull it from retailers, let the demand build up again, let the third-party retailers and the price gougers and all them eBay cucks get in there and boost it up and boost it up and boost it up to where no one's buying it at that high of a price, and then they're going to announce the SNES Classic Edition, and then that's going to end up turning into a big thing, and then they're going to go, okay, so you can get a bundle pack for $149.99 MSRP, tax not included. You get the Super Nintendo Entertainment Classic, as well as the NES Classic Edition system. And then that's going to be a bundle deal for everyone who didn't buy it because Nintendo had limited fucking shipments. And I understand the idea behind limited shipments, but when it comes to shit like this and there's a fucking demand, stop it. It's like the same thing that happened with fucking Fallout and the goddamn Nuka-Cola that Target had the day Fallout 4 came out. You know, it was like the store by me got 12 bottles in, and they were all bought by basically Target employees. And it was just fucking ridiculous, and they didn't restock them. So it's that kind of bullshit that I understand drives these kind of sales to sell out real quick and for the companies to make their money, which is capitalism, and I'm a capitalist, so I get it. But from a consumer perspective, if the demand is there, continue selling the product. You know what I mean? Like, it's really dumb to do this kind of shit for limited engagements that people continuously want to buy because there's a demand there. You know, and if anything, I just want Nintendo to, like, maybe look at, let's say, the Marvel franchise or Star Wars. You know, Lucas did the same fucking shit. Limited stuff here, limited stuff there. Movies every once in a goddamn while, whether you like them or not. Other things every once in a goddamn while, and he basically dangled it over fucking over our heads for years about it. And then Disney came in, spent $4.08 billion for Lucasfilm, IMAX, and Skywalker, Lucasfilm ILM, not IMAX, ILM, and Skywalker Sound, as well as the Star Wars properties. And now we're getting those movies, and they're grossing over $1 billion. I get it, Nintendo. You don't want it to be a long-term ongoing product, but you also claim to like money. And right now, you're not going to be getting any money because you're acting like fucking idiots. Which just also means that I haven't bought one of these things yet because I figured I would wait for the fucking hype to die down and then buy one when they were on store shelves. And now that they've announced it's going to be canceled, I have got to go look. Because even though I'm bitching about the situation, I fully know that due to the scarcity and everything else, I'm just like every other fucking idiot I make fun of in this regard. And I'm going to try to go get one. Because goddamn it, as much as I bitch about Nintendo, I still fucking love them. Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the video. If you guys want to support the channel, social media is the best way to do so. Share it around, talk about it, get in on the conversation. Support me through Patreon. Check out MundaneChats. Check out 3 Buck Theater. Subscribe, like, comment, engage with Mundane Matt here on the YouTubes. Thanks, guys.